divorce or adoption, they will have a extremely emotion or astonishing or overwhelming feelings. What is more important in that time of crisis for a child is that they are not suffering alone. Parents need to help their child with their model that the children need to handle their big feelings with their parents. My dear audiences, a parent need to make sure to put a rule at their home, which is no one in the home should does the pain alone. By letting know the children that they should not do the pain alone, when they are feeling really hurt, they felt really sad or really hurt or really angry, they should come to the parents with their big feelings. We can't get away or clear out the big feelings, but sometimes big feelings can be solved or feel better by sharing with someone we love and trust. So in conclusion, my dear friends, we need to create a good environment for our children today. This is because the children today are the hope of the nation tomorrow. By creating good environment for the children today, we can achieve the good environment of the nation in the future. Thank you.
Thank you to the third participant for your brilliant speech. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to call upon the fourth participant, Safrina Nurul Fitria from Universitas Muria Kudus.
The honorable judges and lecturers and all of the participants today, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I hope that you are still in a good condition and stay healthy. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to join this event today. So, the rice bowl is made by the chef. First of all, let me introduce myself. Hello, my name is Safrina Nurul Fitria. I'm from Universitas Muria Kudus, Indonesia. Well, actually, I just want to share my perspective and my experience today.
Safrina Nurul Fitria, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, so, we need your camera to be turned on.
But I have turned on my camera.
I'm sorry, you?
Yes, she's already turned on her camera.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so, because I couldn't see, okay, yeah, okay, I'm sorry, but, to stop you just now, but because I cannot see your face just now, okay, it doesn't appear on my view. Okay, so, yes, I think we can start again, I'm sorry, the host, I think we can restart this time. Sorry for the sound, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Well, good morning. Actually, I just wanted to share my perspective and my experience today. When I was then in grade 4 in elementary school, I got my first English class, and everyone in my class mostly got a high score on the first English exam. On the other hand, how about me? Can you guess it, guys? What score did I get? Maybe 80? Wrong. 70? Nah. How about 100? No way, it's impossible. So it's around 60? Makes sense, but still no. Under 50? Yeah, that's right. I got 48 on my first English exam. So from that incident, in my eyes, English is a terrible thing. Moreover, my English teacher is the young bro remember from my father's old bros wife. It's a little bit make us confusing, so let's make it simple. He's my distant relative. That's why I should build my reputation good, yeah? It's like a clever one and genius one. So kindness, a cutie and pretty girl. But yeah, that doesn't look like that. I'm pretty sure that you all know the synonym of not clever, yeah? Yeah, that's it. I know, but no one wants to say that she is the. That's it. So everyone in my class asked their friends, like, "Hey, bro, what score did you get?" And I was like, "No, please not get. Don't ask me. Don't ask me." Then some of my friends know my score because they tried to pick up my paper, and I'm very sad and disappointed. My friends talk to me and spend all of the best motivation. Like, hey Sabrina, don't worry, you will get the best score soon. And all the friends like, yeah, you should try to study hard. Did you mean I didn't study last night? But then I'm thankful to my friends. It's a little bit helpful, but yeah, it's not a really significant. Then in junior high school, my mom told me that sometimes her teacher asked her to read an English text and select English actually. At that moment, I asked myself, why don't I like English? My mom has motivated me. However, I still have the English course. If my finger is the graphic of my feeling of loving English, I think that my love is like here, and then my love is like here, and I hate is here. And one day, I have an English lesson with my teacher. I'm very scared of my teacher, but he's kind and generous actually. But I don't know why I've followed right of him. So we got an exercise from my teacher, and after finishing it, he asked the students to read the questions and also the answer. With nervous feeling, I read it carefully to minimize the wrong pronunciation. So everything is going to be okay. Until the break time, there's an announcement through the speaker like, attention please, for Sabrina and Vidya, please come to the teacher's room now. My heart was like a drop. I thought that I will be in trouble. But my English teacher came and he asked me to join the storytelling competition. I don't have a choice. I didn't expect. He said that my accent is good. So I like, I should join this competition. It's a little bit motivated me and challenging. So the D-Day, I tried to do my best and I showed my performance. I speak too fast. I just want to finish my performance. About the winner, I can't take it anyway. I just want to finish it quickly. And the fun fact, actually, I'm nervous. It's not because of the judges. It's because my teachers. He'll look at me and with his biggest hope, and I can't handle it. I'm afraid again. So if you ask me, did you be a winner? Yeah, you know my answer is not. I didn't. So here we go. My story is about motivation. So based on my story, before I got motivation for my family, especially my mom, my friends, and my teacher. So who has been the most influential person in my life actually? It's my friends, my teacher, my mom. So my answer is no, it's not. Yeah, everyone helps me to show one direction to get my goal, but the only one who takes the control of me is me. No one knows what I want. Everyone can suggest something, but the one and only who can accept or ignore it is me. It's based on my decision. We are in the captain on our own ship's life. Our parents, our family, our friends, and everyone who helps who helps it's like map. It's we who choose the path of my life. We want through the left side, right side, or go there, right there. So in my perspective, has been the most influential person in my life is myself. The best thing that can change us is ourselves. According to the recent Gallup Youth survey, they asked teens age to choose a statement that describes them very well. I need someone to motivate me, or my motivation mostly comes from within. And the majority of US or American teens, 67% said that they are most motivated, and while 32% said that they need someone else to motivate them. So from that survey, we know that motivation, the best motivation is from ourselves. It's self-motivation. But the person you want to be, just the person you want to be. Don't be the person people want you to be, because when you get your dream, the one who should be satisfied and for the first time is you. If your dreams comes from someone else's insistence, after a long tiring struggle, when you will get excited and not happy.
Okay, participant 4, time's up. Thank you for your amazing speech. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward and be ready to listen to the 5th participant, Wisnu Raffi Wijaya from Universitas Muria Kudus.
Check.
A hero is never literally a hero who saves your sense on your life. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thanks to our God who has given us chance to deliver my speech today. In this beautiful occasion, I will deliver speech with topic who has been the most important influential person in your life. Then in 2021, I lost the most influential people in my life. Losing to people at the once in one period, of course, it's not easy thing. I have become a very sensitive, temperamental, and even tend to hate the topic that I have today. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia has an annual mortality rate of 0.65%. How that in 2021, perhaps there will be many people seems like me. They lost most important person in their lives. They'll choose to survive and move on with life. So did I. After losing a person or two in my life, I still needed to hold on. From here, I think the feeling is almost destroyed. But at the same time, I want to survive because it is influenced by the same person. The figures who have spent every second their lives to give to me. Therefore, on this occasion, I will discuss why these figures managed to influence my life and who exactly are the people who influence your life right now. Then, previously, I have briefly said that the figure who influenced my life today is gone. They are my father and my coach. Long short story, both are father figures for me. Then, but with different role. My biological father taught me how to be a good person, and my coach taught me how to find a good person. Then, my father was the nicest person I've ever met. My father wasn't too complicated. He didn't ask me to be a great. He just asked me to be a good person and easy to share with others. And easy and always remember God. Typical good father, right? And nowadays, after my father passed away, I tried hard to be what he wants. He wants me to take care of my mother. I do it. He also wants of his son become a lecturer. I tried hard to reach it because I am the last child he have. And my second father figure is my coach. He died 2 months after my biological father. That's my martial art coach. He teach me lesson in life. The teaching that I remember most from him is how read person's character. A person's character cannot simply be classified as a good character or bad character. Sometimes a person needs to good and sometimes to do bad thing. In fact, in psychology, there is the term altruism to describe good character and egoism as the opposite to good character. Opposite to good character, namely bad character. Ladies and gentlemen, from my father's two lessons, I began to shape my character, becoming a good, but also critical Vishnu here. Not selfish, but critical. Another point that I need to convey in this: every individual has a different way of life. A person's character is a factor, influence more than one factor. Not only the factor of the closest people, but also other factors such as social, genetic, and environmental factor. If my story tells the story of the good influences that someone left in my life, then it is possible that someone left a bad influence in your life. I think that's all from me. Thanks to Master of Ceremony and Judges. It's wonderful to be here. I just want to say nothing lasts forever. Today will end, tomorrow will come. No sadness lasts forever, neither does happiness. Whatever influences you receive in your life, good or bad, no matter how difficult it is, difficulties will bow down to those who struggle. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning.
Thank you to participant 5 for your incredible speech. Okay, before we proceed with the next participant,
I'm sorry, Miss MC, I couldn't hear your voice.
okay, before we proceed with the next participant, judges, can we proceed?
Yes, please, and please make sure that everyone do the voice check first so we could, yeah, and camera are turning on. So yeah, give them 30 seconds to have a sound check and everything.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah, please welcome Rahul Zephania Cameron.
Mic test 1, 2. Is it good?
Good.
The screen. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Is the audio good? All right. The timer. A very good morning to the honorable judges, precise timekeepers, fellow organizers, and members of the floor. My name is Rahul Zephaniah Cameron, representing Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah, and I will be presenting today about an answer to my personal opinion on a certain matter. Will punishing bullies help? Now, before we even ask that question, I have a question for all of you. Should bullies be punished in the first place? And if your answer is, the obvious answer is yes, of course bullies should be punished. But why? What differentiates bullying and normal banter between friends and siblings? Where is the benchmark? Is it because we actually love them? If that's the case, if I threaten to beat up my brother, does that not make it bullying because I love him? Okay, I think that's sufficient question for you to get your head thinking. But before that, I would like to tell you something that happened in Malaysia about 2-3 years ago. On July 2nd, 2019, a kid from Terengganu, very nice kid, he used to ace his exams, and he did very well, but I think socially he wasn't that great because he didn't have very good connections with his classmates. So 3 boys in his class were not too happy with him. One day after class, came up to him and took 3 hits on him. Even though 3 hits wouldn't seem like much, one kid hit him far too hard in the abdomen, which caused internal bleeding, and within 48 hours he died. 14 years of his parents working to raise money to feed him every day, to take care of him, loving him, all ended in one day because of bullies. But here's the thing, what made the bullies do that in the first place? How could this even happen? What even defines a bully? You see, according to the Oxford Dictionary, a bully is someone who habitually intimidates or harms somebody who is vulnerable to them. Habitually intimidates. They do it out of habit. What could have possibly happened to this person to make it such that it is out of habit that they harm people vulnerable to them? Does punishing actually help the situation? What is the rationale behind punishing? Punishing is to discourage people from doing criminal acts that could possibly cause havoc or harm to other people, and to maintain harmony in the community. Which I completely agree. I completely agree that bullies should be punished. There was this other interview that I came across when I was doing research on this topic, and it was these 2 parents. They had a kid, and this kid was playing with another kid in this room. And these kids were playing fine in the beginning, but after a while, one kid started taking each other's toys and things like that, and they started pushing the kid that was a bit smaller to them. So the parents were confronted and told that, hey, this is the first few signs of bullying. But the parents' response to this was, they're far too young to even understand what bullying is. They're just playing. When I heard that, I got infuriated. When do we actually start teaching them that bullying is wrong? Once they have the physical capability to actually hurt somebody or kill somebody? No, it's when they're young. We carry values and lessons that our parents have taught us until we're in adulthood. We teach it to our children teach it to their children. It goes on for generations. It's molded into our brain. How is it possible that taking advantage of people vulnerable to you isn't one of them? Honestly, I feel pitiful for both parties. Not only the victim or the bully, but the bully himself. Somewhere along his life, no one corrected him that this is wrong. And now he does it out of habit, and yet he has to suffer the consequences to his actions. How is it possible that no one corrected him? His teachers, his parents? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not defending that bullying is the right thing. I think bullying is something that is extremely wrong. But yet, somewhere along the way, something must have gone wrong for him to actually think like that in the first place. Let's be real, every one of you listening to me today. We've all been in a situation where we've been infuriated by somebody. We are so annoyed by a person in the room that sometimes we feel like we just want to leave the room, or maybe even feel like punching him in the face. But here's the thing, we don't actually end up doing it. We pull our punches because we know that will make the situation worse. It's our normal human nature to be mad, but we know that that's not the right thing to do. The worst thing that we could do is probably go back, call our best friend, and then rant to it completely about it. But that's about it. But yet these individuals are unable to do that. They can't do that. Immediately, their immediate response is to show dominance on them or hit them. I feel pitiful for both sides of this situation. So, to answer the question, will punishing bullies help? I think we should first answer the question whether bullies should be punished in the first place. I believe they should. Every action has its consequences, and if the fact that there's situations like where there are people who are dying because bullies take it far too far, I believe that bullies should suffer the consequences to their actions. But here's the thing, even though it would help the scenario, I don't think it would help the bullies. Punishing them wouldn't change the fact that they have it in their habits. They have it built into their system because no one corrected them. If we continue thinking that bullying will stop when we punish bullies, bullying will never stop. We need to stop the bullies from becoming bullies in the first place. These kids, they start off young. How many of you, let me ask every one of you, in primary school have been bullied? I'm sure all of you have a story where someone in your class maybe could start something small, like maybe someone stole your pencil right in front of you, or something really bad where they actually hit you. Everyone has gone through it in primary school, and don't you find that concerning that it happens in primary school at such a young age? To change a habit of a person takes a lot of effort and time, not just one day of punishing the person. These kids, you punish them, tomorrow they still have it in their habit. Like I said, they do it out of habit, not because of pleasure. Maybe some of them do, but that's how it all starts. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that bullies should be punished. And will punishing bullies help? It will help the scenario, but I don't think it'll help the bullies. If we want to stop bullying, we should stop the bullies from becoming bullies in the first place. But that's my opinion. It's up to y'all to what y'all think, and that's a thought before y'all sleep tonight. But before that, my name is Rahul Zefnai Cameron, representing Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah, and that is my opinion for today. Thank you.
Thank you to participant 6 for your wonderful speech. But before that, please test your mic and camera if it's turned on before you start. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to participant number 7, please welcome Muhammad Umar from Universitas Muria Kudus. Please test your mic if it's loud and clear.
Okay, check 1, 2, 3. Am I audible? That's it, or maybe I see.
A little bit echoing, Mr. Umar. Could you please try it one more time?
Check, check, check.
I think it's clear now. No.
Okay. Yeah, start. I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Umar and I'm representative from Universitas Muria Kudus, and here I want to talk a topic about in what age we should own a mobile phone. I will start my speech with a case. So in every I have some experiment when I meet 3 elementary students. I can say they just still in first grade or maybe second grade. What they talking about? They talk in very loud voice, so I can hear their conversation. The student number 1, he said, "What is the brand of your phone?" And the student number 2 said, "Brand X." I don't want to mention the brand. So the student number 1 and number 3 blame or bully him about the brand of his phone. Oh, that phone is so lame. That phone is the technology is so old. The RAM is still 2 giga and etc. I'm wondering, am I blown? How can a first grade elementary student talking about RAM in a phone? That is our generation. That is right now, recent generation. They're talking about the technology, not only about the surface or not really about the appearance, but the inside. But I don't want to talk in deeply. I just want to talk what is the most proper age to own a mobile phone. Let's see. The first is how is or what is the function of a phone? A mobile phone we own and it's so much potential. We can say that a mobile phone is like a two-sided uh, knife. It has 2 blades. The first blade is a blade for positive things. It can be cutting vegetable, cutting loaf, cutting bread, and etc. But the other blade, it's facing us. It can make a danger to our hand or maybe to our body. So we have to know that these things and this analogy happen in mobile phone. In mobile phone, if we know how is the potential of mobile phone, we will use it extremely positive thing. We can use for chatting, we can use for spreading information, getting information. We can use also for learning, and we can use for works. There is so much application in mobile phone that we use for working and studying. But it is appropriate for students who is still in elementary school or maybe junior high school. I think no. If we ask a student of elementary high school or elementary school, what is the use of this mobile phone, kids? They will just say, watching YouTube, watching TikTok, playing Free Fire, playing Mobile Legends, and etc. They just know a mobile phone by the function of entertainment. They don't know the effect. They don't know about something more beneficial of the mobile phone. But we know this two sides of blade is still working on every edge. The knife doesn't have any eye. They just only have blades. So if we don't control our kids, our generation in elementary school, in junior high school, how to use the phone properly, they will use it just by their uh, minimum experience or minimum knowledge about phone. We cannot control what is content that being seen by the student or being seen by the children. We cannot control what's inside YouTube, what's inside TikTok, and etc. It can be showing some content that is inappropriate for their age. It can be LGBT, it can be bullying and abusing and everything. So if we know, if we're talking about what is the most proper age to own a mobile phone, we should know it can be different in every generation, or it can be different by the aspect that affect the kids or the student that we're talking about. We have to know that uh, if I ask to a student or to a children how to use a phone, how if I give this phone, what you will gonna use? If they just answering like that, just for playing games, just for you watching YouTube. YouTube, that's not the knowledge thing, but YouTube is only the entertainment things and etc. He is not deserved, or she is not deserved to own a mobile phone, because the only thing that they know is just for entertaining. But besides, in the entertaining things, we know that there is a lot of negative effect that's being given the potential of a phone. But if we ask to maybe senior high school, or maybe I can say junior high school with third grade and etc. If I give this phone, what will you gonna use? They say, I want to browsing about my material. I want to read PDF or read material from our teacher. I want to watching YouTube about tutorial how to use this, or how the explanation of this material. That is the proper way of using a mobile phone. So, in a conclusion, I want to talk what is the most proper age to own mobile phone. It depends on the kids. It depends on the student. If they already know how is the function of a phone, how is the negative and positive effect of a phone, and we can control them. We cannot control the phone, but we can control the generation. You must use this in proper way. You must use in positive ways. That is the most proper age to own a mobile phone. And my name is Muhammad Umar from Universitas Muria Kudus. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, participant 7, for your outstanding speech. Before we continue with the next participant, judges, shall we proceed?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to call upon participant number 8, Alda Jihan Fariski from Universitas Muria Kudus. Could you please test your mic and camera if it's turned on? Participant 8, could you please check if your mic and camera is turned on?
Hello guys, can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Should I now? What the timer, mom? Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I hope you feel happy today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aldejian Fariski from University of Muria Kudus, Indonesia. But first of all, I would thank to God for the grace and healthy, so we can all together here on this event. Then I would thanks to our lecturer, Mr. Agung. Thank you so much for the opportunity that given to me today. Also thanks to the committee for organizing this contest so that I can be a participant here to convey about a ban on smoking in public. As we know, many people addicted to smoking. Why? It doesn't matter for adults, teenagers, men or women, even children, and many others. Cigarettes have become commonplace among the people like a daily necessity. In effect, it has become a habit that's difficult to break. It's undeniable. If cigarettes is a pleasure for the users, but behind the pleasure, that is very dangerous for healthy, even lead to death. Oh, it's so scary. According to experts, one cigarette contains approximately 4,000 types of harmful substances. There are 400 types of recognized substances, and more substances are carcinogenic, one of which is nicotine, which causes addiction. Nicotine is a substance that can penetrate the blood in the brain, which causes the brain to be stimulated. But do you understand that other people who around smokers can also be exposed to the dangers? We call people who are exposed to cigarette smoke as a passive smokers. It turns out that passive smokers have a much higher health risk than active smokers. For those of you who fall into the passive smoking group, you can experience various key risks of health problems. The World Health Organization warns that more than 40% of smokers in the world die from diseases such as cancer, chronic respiratory, and tuberculosis. The World Health Organization says that every year tobacco use kills at least 8 million people in this world. The UN agency reports 2.3 million users will die from lung-related diseases. This number includes people exposed to secondhand smoke. Among them, more than 60,000 are children underage, and all five would die from lower respiratory tract infections due to passive smoking. Cases that are often found in Indonesia about cigarette embers. It'll be a serious problem in society, especially when we're driving. There are many people who doesn't have no responsibility. Some of them throwing the cigarette embers carelessly, and it'll be hits other readers around. It will become a very serious problem when it hits other readers' eye because it can cause and accident and violence on the topic next. Hold on, guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, uh, from the um, from the have been spoken and have listened together, there should be a ban on smoking on the public, because not everyone can inhaling the smoke cigarettes. So if you're a smoker, let's be a wise smoker. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from the sentence that have been spoken when we have listened, hopefully what I have conveyed will be useful for all of us. I apologize if there are words that are pleasing, and thank you very much for all of your attention. Good morning, everyone, and see you. Layarnya nge-start.
Thank you, participant number 8, for your brilliant speech. Before moving forward, judges, can we proceed?
Yes, but I think the timer was restarting, right? So, oh, it's a bit, yeah, we have to pay attention on the time. So, yes, we can continue.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I may maybe I should say I need to say something. I hope that the time is there a timekeeper who will record, yeah, if there is any what do you call this, if they exceed the time, yeah. So and how long has it exceeded, you know? But I think the MC will stop right once the time limit has reached, yeah. Okay, so but I hope
Yes.
there's a record on that of who exceed the time, yeah. Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward and be ready to listen to participant number 9, Amalina binti Sini Ibramsa from Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah.
Mic test 1 2. Mic test.
Yes, loud and clear. Thank you. You may proceed.
Mic test 1 2. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to the respected judge panels, the event organizers, and the fellow audience. Before I begin, let me start by introducing myself first. My name is Amalina binti Sini Ibramsa, and I am from the Department of Civil Engineering of Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah. On this wonderful day, I would like to give you all a speech on how laughter is the best medicine. Is laughter really the best medicine? Come, take a seat and let's find out. Whether you are guffawing at a television show or laughing quietly in the middle of the night, hoping that your mom won't catch you, or even a slight chuckle when you recall a joke that your friend has told you yesterday, laughing comes in many ways and it does you good. It is a great form of stress relief, and that is no joke to us. When we were young, do you remember? As children, we used to laugh hundreds and hundreds of times a day. But as we grow older, life tends
to be more serious, and laughter becomes more infrequent in our daily life. However, by seeking out more opportunities to create laughter and humor in your life, you can improve your mental health, improve the physical changes in your body, strengthen your relationships with family and friends, find greater happiness, and even add years to life. You are probably wondering, does laughter really help live a longer life? The answer is yes. A study in Norway has found that people that have a strong sense of humor has outlived those people who don't laugh as much. This is particularly notable in those who are battling cancers. Why? This is because laughter promotes many benefits on our health, whether it is physically or mentally. But what most people don't realize is that laughter doesn't just lighten your load mentally, it also induces the physical changes in your body. Now I will talk about the 3 points how laughter can benefit the physical changes in your body. First, laughter can trigger the release of endorphins. Endorphins is the natural feel-good chemicals in our body. In Form 5, my biology teacher has once told me that I should laugh more so that my body would produce more endorphins. Why? This is because endorphins promote an overall sense of well-being and have many benefits on our health. Thus, it can improve my stress, it can also improve my mood, lessen my pain and discomfort too. Next, laughter can also soothe tension. It can help with my relaxation muscle and aid muscle tension. But you don't have to worry about laughing out loud. It is good because when you laugh, you will enhance the rich oxygen into your body. Next, laughter can also boost the immune system of the human body. By laughing, your stress hormones will decrease. In contrast to that, your immunity cells will increase, thus resisting your body to possible serious illnesses. Laughter isn't just a quick pick-me-up though, it also has a long-term benefit on our body and emotional health. For instance, nowadays, many people suffer from depression today, even more so since COVID-19 has hit us since 2019. There are many causes of depression. Some of them include due to serious family problems, sometimes due to chronic illnesses, or students suffer from stress, and workers suffer from stress too. There is many ways to overcome this problem, but you can't just go up to them and say, "Hey you, don't feel all gloomy and blue. You are ruining the mood." No, you cannot say that to them. Instead, try to lighten up their mood by cracking a couple of jokes. I guarantee you, this will make them feel a lot much more better than before. And in a split second, they will forget about all of their worries. Thus, happiness and laughter is great in our life, which can improve our self-esteem. Moving on, laughter can also strengthen our relationship with family members and friends. There is a good reason why TV shows and sitcoms use laughing tracks as the soundtrack. Why? This is because laughter is contagious. When one person starts to laugh, other people will naturally hoard on the laughter. Laughter isn't just beneficial for you only. If you start to laugh, everyone will naturally join in too. So, moving on, I would like to share some experience myself. When I was young, still in middle school, my family and I used to have family movie nights every Friday. We used to watch couples of movies, and the whole house would be filled with roars of laughter. Just by seeing their pleasant smiles and seeing their faces lighting up with joy and hearing their hearty laugh could make me feel so pleasant, and then I start to think that I am so fortunate to have been born into such a loving family. On a final note, I would like to say to you all that laughing is a good antidote for ourselves. By laughing, you can accomplish many things. Laughter is a best antidote from our health to our relationship with other people. It is not a stretch to say that laughter can unite people through difficult times. So in conclusion, I want to say that laughter is the best medicine. So now go ahead and give it a try. Turn the corners of your mouth up into smile and laughing your stress away. I guarantee you, your pain will flow away in a matter of seconds and you will feel instant relief. Do your muscle feels a little relaxed? Do you feel more buoyant and jolly? That's the natural wonder of laughing at work. Thank you.
Thank you, participant 9, for your amazing speech. Before moving on, judges, can we continue?
Sure.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now come along. Let's welcome the last participant for the prepared speech category, Tua Iskandar bin Rahmi from Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah. Also, before you start, could you please test your mic and camera?
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yes, it's audible. Thank you.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to the represented judges, lecturers, participants of Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah, and participants of Universitas Muria Kudus. My name is Tua Iskandar bin Rahmi, and you can call me Tua, and I'm from the Department of Civil Engineering from first semester. Today's topic I'm going to share you all is about how we look is important, and it's what on the inside that really counts or really matters. So there's this phrase, as it's the same as a topic, don't judge a book by its cover. So without further ado, let's begin. How we look isn't important, and it's what it is, it's what's in the inside that really counts or matters. This has been argued or debated on many, many years, decades, even centuries as well. There do people agree with this phrase, and some few people don't really agree with it. So looks or appearance doesn't really matter though, but they do play a part in the way people see you or your appearance. So the next thing is, don't judge a book by its cover. We've heard these phrases repeatedly over and over again. It's a reminder, it's a constant reminder that we prefer people and personality. We prefer people and personality than appearance or looks. However, as opposed to books, we cannot simply flip the pages of someone's life, thoughts, and feelings for our leisure. It's how they represented themselves to the world and given us an insight on what is actually going inside their head. So think about this for a second. Anyone can go into the shop, anyone can buy a certain item of clothing. Let's say there's two random people around the world doesn't really met each other or don't know each other, have the same sense of fashion. But although they have the same sense of fashion, doesn't really mean their personality are the same. No one can deny this actually. Looks attract people at first, but does it really matter though after getting to know that person? Not really. Personality is what it truly is in the end, because it is the thing that no matter the time, no matter the season, it remains constant. Use the same example of the shop. You buy the things that attract and catches your eye at first, but in the end, you buy the thing that lasts. And personality is the thing that lasts you buy. Let's take a common example, dating apps. I see nowadays people use dating apps to look relationships. And most people prefer looks, appearance, than sense of personality. In the end, they prefer their looks instead of their personality again. In the end, when they meet up each other, they have an awkward conversation. They're ending up an awkward conversation. So, in conclusion, though, in a high state of where our present world is today, and we need to be very honest with ourselves and other people, because if we do not, and just continue that the heart that is what's inside that really matters, I'm just worried that the world will become an uglier, superficial, and move further away from the beautiful place and the beautiful people it is, the beautiful people we are. And I say personality makes us special, makes who we are actually. So that's all from me from now on. So thank you for listening to my topic. Okay.
Thank you, participant 10, for your incredible speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a short break for 10 minutes. We will be back for the second round right after that. Thank you.
um, uh, Mr. Host or the organizers, yeah. I wonder if we can have a longer break until 11:30, perhaps. Is it possible?
Yeah, sure, Mr. Zuraimi, no problem. So 11:30, if I'm not mistaken, 1130.
Sorry,
11:30, 1130. All right,
yes.
Malaysia time 11:30. We are going to start with the second round. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So
No
Malaysian
problem.
time 11. Okay, Malaysian time 11:30. Indonesian time it's I'm not sure. What
10:30.
10:30.
10:30
1 hour earlier.
Indonesian time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
All right,
that's it.
sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess it's agreed then. Okay. Bye.
All right, thank you.
peaceful surrender. I'm not peaceful. Nor do I surrender. My powers are not a gift, but a curse. Born out of rage.
Masa untuk Delhi to go. Layan panas-panas. Bila-bila masa di Delhi to go.
코웨이 노블 공기청정기 건축에서 영감을 얻은 프리미엄
Welcome back to the public speaking competition. Judges, are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
now,
I am.
Participants, are you ready? From Universitas Muria Kudus, can we proceed?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, we will proceed with the second round of the competition, the impromptu speech category. I would like to invite Mr. Joseph to proceed with the program.
Please give us a minute. There's a technical problem. Thank you.
How can you all hear me? Is it clear? Okay, is it okay? Hello, hello, testing one.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Sir.
Okay, okay, all right. Camera, okay, boleh lah. Okay, so thank you very much. All right, so now we shall proceed to the next section, the impromptu part. Okay, so like how it was informed yesterday, each participant, please ensure that you are ready. We'll follow the flow just like how it was for your prepared speech. All right, so we'll do the wheel spinner to identify which topic you will be getting. Okay. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so let's check out the next one. Okay. All right. Hopefully, all of y'all can actually look at the wheel over here. All right. So now with the wheel, I would like to invite the participant number one now, Stifalda Aufianisa Fajrin. Your topic will be given through this wheel spinner, which will be spin right now. Okay. Just get ready for you to identify which topic you will be getting. Okay, so the topic. All right. Okay, so the topic that you have got is topic 15. All right. The topic is entitled The Most Successful Person I Know. Okay, so Stifalda, this is your particular topic. Are you there, Stifalda?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you are given 2 minutes for you to prepare for this particular topic. All right. So now the timekeeper will share the timing for you, and you will be given 2 minutes. Okay. Wait 1 minute.
Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Stop. Stop. Okay. Apa tadi nama dia?
Okay, so now I would like to call upon the first presenter for the impromptu parts, Tifalda Aufianisa Fajrin, to start with your presentation. Your topic is entitled The Most Successful Person I Know. And the time allocated for the impromptu speech is 5 minutes. Okay, so the timer will set the timing. So please kindly get ready for your respective public speaking topic.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, good morning, everyone. Honorable the judges, the lecturers, all the participants of the speech contest, and all the audiences. So today, I would like to deliver my speech by the topic, "Who is the most successful person I have ever known?" So the most successful person I have ever known is Elon Musk. Who doesn't know Elon Musk? I think all of us are known who is Elon Musk. So Elon Musk is a South African born in American industrial engineer. He is a very successful entrepreneur who found digital payment PayPal and founded aerospace transportation, if I'm not mistaken, the name is SpaceX. And Elon Musk has achieved global fame as the
executive chief CEO of electric automaker, something what we call Tesla, and he is a CEO of the private space company SpaceX. His success and personal style has given rise to comparisons to other colorful figures from U.S. history, including like Steve Jobs, Howard Hughes, and Henry Ford. And he was the named of the richest person in the world based on the Forbes in 2022. Sorry, with an estimated worth of $220 billion as of June in 2022. And Elon Musk first achieved that distinction in 2021, and he is surpassing Amazon.com, founder of Jeff Bezos. I think that's all from me. So, according to me, the most successful person I've ever known is Elon Musk. Thank you for all the attention. That's all from me. I do apologize that I have mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, all right. So thank you very much to the first presenter, Stifalda Aufianisa Fajrin from Universitas Muria Kudus for her presentation just now on the topic entitled The Most Successful Person I Know. Okay, now we'll move forward to the second participant, who is Amir Muhammad bin Imtiaz, alias Amir. Okay, Amir, are you ready? Okay, he's in the process of getting ready. Okay, so we'll start with the spinning of the wheels right now to identify which topic you will be getting. Okay. All right, so you have got topic 6. Okay, and your topic is entitled You Are What You Eat. Okay. All right, okay. All right, so your time is up. So now I would like to hand over to the next presenter, Amir Muhammad bin Imtiaz alias Amir, for your topic entitled You Are What You Eat. Over to you, Amir.
Okay. Ada.
Sorry, we may be having a bit of technical glitches. Once it is ready, he will start.
No, you feel okay. Yes. You are what you eat. It's a quote coined by a French lawyer called Athame Brilliant Savarin, a very complicated name because he's French, which is understanding because French is the quote itself refers to how you should eat healthily because if you eat a food that's healthy like vegetables and fruits, your body will become healthy as well following the fruit. If you eat junk food like burgers and meat, or some meat that's been heavily processed, you will be unhealthy just like the food that you're eating in the first place. I find the person that coined the term being French rather fitting because the country of France is known for their delicious food. If you want proof, then you just have to look at Michelin stars, one of the highest honors that a chef can gain from anywhere. The highest honors the chef can ever get. Michelin stars. And French contains the most restaurants that has at least one or more Michelin stars. There are a variety of ways you can eat healthily, just like instead of just eating normally. You don't just have to cook vegetables in order to eat it. You can blend them and create a smoothie out of it, or the fruits. You can even juice the fruits in order to just drink it rather than eat it if you don't have the time to cook it or just wash it and eat it like normally. An important thing about eating healthily is that you should avoid junk food and heavily processed foods because obviously those are bad for you. It contains high calories and other proteins that you might not be able to digest properly. You are what you eat is also a quote that you shouldn't take literally, as cannibalism is banned in basically a majority of countries. And 2 minutes. How do I stretch this? The lawyer. Fruits. Not only, but some people may avoid eating healthily because they don't like the taste of fruits and vegetables, which is understandable as not many people know how to cook them properly. But there are a variety of ways you can cook those fruits to make it as tasty as any hamburgers or junk food that you can think of. Many of those cuisines are from Asian countries, as they don't have the land or animals that they can domesticate and properly food compared to the rest of the world. That's Europe. As examples of those foods that you can cook using vegetables and fruits are curry and salads, which is one of the more simpler ones because all you have to do is mix it with vinegar and a couple of salads, and a couple of vegetables. That concludes my opinion on this quote made by a lawyer person. Thank you for your time. Stop.
Okay, thank you very much. To the second candidate, second participant, Amir Muhammad bin Imtiaz, alias Amir, on sharing regarding the topic on you are what you eat. Okay, now we'll move on to participant number 3, Nagasri, daughter of Ganeswaran. All right, Nagasri, we shall try to find out which is your topic. Okay, so we shall spin the wheel now to identify which topic will be presented by Nagasri. Okay, yours is topic number 10. All right, the topic 10 is entitled The Best Things in Life Are Free. Okay, next. Nagasri, daughter of Ganeswaran. Now you have 5 minutes to deliver your impromptu speech, and your time starts. Wait 1 minute. We're setting up the timing. 1,000 apologies.
Mic test. Mic test. 1, 2.
Okay, now you have 5 minutes to deliver your impromptu speech, and your time starts now.
A very good morning to the honorable judges, precise timekeepers, respectful lecturers, and my fellow audience. Today, my title is Things That Are Free in Life, which gives us happiness. So the first one is air. Without air, we cannot breathe. Without air, we cannot live. With the air, we can breathe and also enjoy our life. With the air, we can see people and meet people in our lives. Without air, we couldn't do anything in our lives. Other than that, the air is also giving us the coolingness in the world. since the world is full of global warming, without the air, we cannot even be in 1 second. Our body will become so hot and could die in just a couple of minutes. Other than that, the second thing that is free in life is water. Every human beings and every animals need water. Without water, plants also could die because it will become dehydrated. As a human, we also need water for the hydration process. In that case, without water, we cannot live even 5 days also. In just a couple of minutes, without water, we can feel the thirst in our throat. Without water, we cannot even resist the thirstiness and also the tiredness in our lives. When we are going for a far place, we are going for a run or a marathon, without water, we cannot continue our journey. Without water, we cannot do anything. And other than that, without the water, just more than 2 minutes, we will get fainted. So we need to be very grateful that water is existed. Other than that, water is also giving the coolingness to our body. When we feel the hotness by the sun, the temper, we drink the water. When we drink the water, the hydration, the coolingness of the water makes our body feel so cold and refreshed. It's that when we exercise, our body gets dehydrated. Once we drink some water, our oxygen, the oxygen that inside the water gets into the body and also it travels to the brain. Then we got the energy and also we got hydrated. That's the most important part of water. That's why people always told us to drink enough water in order to live. And besides of that, every human being needs to drink 1.5 liter of water each a day. The next free thing in our life is sun. Sun is something important in our life. Without sun, do you think the world will be functioning? No, right? And the thing is, sun gives us some energy for a human. Without sun, we will be felt so alone and also we will felt like so low with the energy. We cannot even do a work. Other than that, the world will be so much in dark without the sun. If the world is so much with dark, there is no energy in the world and also there is no positivity in the world. Other than that, it gives some solar energy for human beings to survive. When we use electricity, there is lots of electricity that we are using. Nowadays, we are using to solar panels. We get some solar energy in order to use the electricity. Other than that, we get the plantation over here. We need sun for plantation. Without plantation, we will not get any vegetables or tomatoes or anything. So we need sun for the plantation also. Other than that, we can get vitamin D from the sun, which is important for a human being. And the next one is evaporation. As we all know, sun is very important part in the evaporation process. Without evaporation, there is no rain in the world. Without no rain, there is no water in the world. And my dear friends, lastly, I want to say the free thing that we have in our life is love. We got enough love in our life that we can share with everyone. The enough love we can give to anyone who needed the love. Love is the only thing that we can give without we spend any money. So my dear friends, give more love and enjoy all the free things in our life without any of your doubts in your mind, and please be grateful for everything that we are having in our lives for free. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much to the third participant, Nagasri, daughter of Ganeswaran, for your presentation just now. Next, we'll move on to the fourth participant, Safrina Nurul Fitria. Safrina Nurul Fitria, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Safrina. Okay, so now we shall spin the wheel to identify the topic for Safrina Nurul Fitria, the fourth participant for today. Okay, Safrina, you have got topic 14. The title for topic number 14 is Your Favorite Holiday. Okay, you have 2 minutes to prepare your speech. Timekeeper, please stand by. Okay, and your time starts now. Okay, Safrina Nurul Fitria. Now you have 5 minutes to deliver your impromptu speech. And your time starts now.
Uh, Honorable teachers and lecturers and all of the participants today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sabrina Nurul Fitria, and I'm from Universitas Muria Kudus. So, I got the topic, your favorite holiday, and I think I will share my little experience in Bali. I know that maybe some of you know about Bali. And when I was in Bali for my holiday with my friends, I'm I feel happy, and because Bali is the most beautiful place, I think, especially about the beach. And I'm very unbelievable about the Pandawa Beach. The Pandawa Beach is the beautiful place, I think. A blue sky, a blue beach, and with white sand, especially, it's so beautiful. And about the food in there are especially bebek betutu. It's so good. I will recommend it you about it. And there I was very happy with my friends telling stories and making vlogs and also joking. And yeah, if you ask me, you want to go there again? Yeah, I will go there again because it's a beautiful place, I think. And I'm very committed you to, if you want to go there, you can go to the Pandawa Beach. It's a beautiful place, and Uluwatu especially. And then, yeah, that's it. So I think that's all from me. So we go to the next panelist, and thank you. I'm so sorry if I do a lot of mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much. Participant number 4, Safrina Nurul Fitria, on sharing about the topic, your favorite holiday. Okay, it is indeed a nice place, Bali. So everyone who plans a holiday the next time, you can think of going there soon. Okay, now we'll move on. We'll move on to the next participant, number 5, Vishnu Rifki Wijaya. Okay, Vishnu Rifki Wijaya, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. So we'll spin the wheel to identify which topic you will be presenting on. Okay, so you will be presenting on topic 11. The title of topic 11 is exams are or are not good forms of assessment. Okay, so exams are, or it could be, are not good forms of assessments. Okay, so you have 2 minutes to prepare your speech. Timekeeper, please stand by, and your time starts now. All right. Vishnu Rifki Wijaya, you have 5 minutes to deliver your impromptu speech. Your time starts now.
Now, here I will give a speech with the topic exam are or are not good form of assessment. Here, exam is seems one of the way of to assess something. It means that exam just to complete something that in the process. The important one is not the exam, but the process itself. Then the first thing, because if you're really prepare, if you really think, if you feel stressed out about exam, you're not be able to get the best score you want. But if you enjoy the process without without think about scoring in the final test, examination itself, that you will enjoy your life, enjoy your uh, uh, process to get the knowledge, to get some skills, to get anything you want. And in the end, you will be able to get the best satisfying in your life than just the number of the score. Then, but in the other side also, we still need examination just to know how much the score you get. It's not because the number, but it's just to know your progress in the with the exam in the weekly or monthly, something like that. Just to know what you should do next if you get the exam weekly or monthly. It's not about the final in the semester or something like that. Then actually it's balance. The important one is just you believe in yourself that what you do that's the best for you. I think that's all from me. Good afternoon.
All right. Thank you very much. Participant number 5, Vishnu Rifki Wijaya. Next, we'll move on to participant number 6, Rahul Zephaniah Cameron, for you to identify which topic you would be presenting on. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so Rahul, we will be spinning the wheel to identify which topic that you would be sharing on. Okay, you have got topic number 9. The topic number 9 is all-time favorite movie. You have 2 minutes to prepare your speech. Timekeeper, please stand by, and your time starts now. Okay, Rahul Zephania Cameron.
Right,
Now,
mic
you have
test.
5 minutes to deliver your impromptu speech. Okay, you can check your mic again one more time.
Mic test 1, 2, 3. Is it all good?
All right, loud and clear.
All right, nice.
Okay, and your time starts now.
Good afternoon to the fellow judges, members of the floor, and my fellow organizers. Today, I will be presenting my topic that I got today, my all-time favorite movie. Now, I think it's fair to say movies in general, especially as kids, influence your life a lot. You know, it's one of the most influential things, especially growing up, you know. Kids born in my era, we had CDs, so sometimes we would used to like watch the same movie multiple times. So I think all of us have one iconic movie that we love. There's a lot of movies out there, like How to Train Your Dragon universe. It's one of the best trilogies of all time. Endgame being one of the most iconic, seeing all the Marvel characters come together. But that's not the question I'm answering today. What is my all-time favorite movie? And without a shred of a doubt, I would say it's the movie The Lion King. Now, let me give you a summary of what The Lion King is about. So The Lion King is about this lion. He's the prince of this land called the Pride Lands. And he learns a lot from his father, who is the king of the Pride Lands. But his father has a brother who intentionally kills him so that he can take the throne. Now he thinks he killed the prince himself, but he runs away, goes to a far land, meets a warthog and a meerkat, and eventually once they grew up, one of the female lioness comes to find this prince and brings him back to the Pride Lands where he retakes his throne. Now, it seems like a very simple movie, but let me tell you, it's one of my favorite movies of all times, and I would say it's a part of my childhood, of me growing up. One thing I love about it is the African culture that they introduce. Even though there's no humans there's a lot of African elements that I love about it. The language being Swahili, they don't use typical English language. You know, Rafiki using a lot of signature African humbres. And on top of that, showing the diversity of the animal kingdom. As a kid, I loved animals, so this was just amplifying it even further. Another thing I loved for the movie was its music. Like, if you guys have heard the music from The Lion King, it's one of the best ever. It's the most iconic opening intro of a movie of all time. Even though we don't understand a single word it's saying. That's how good it is. It has emotions, and it's written by the legend Elton John. I would say it has one of the best soundtracks of all time. Not only the music that has words, even the soundtrack in the backgrounds. So beautiful, so beautifully written. Another thing I love about it is the emotions portrayed in it. Now, I believe in the current generation of movies, especially the ones catered towards kids, they always try to make it happy and lovey-dovey all the time. I believe that's good, but they always miss out elements of seriousness, sadness, anger. And in The Lion King, there is a literal scene of his father dying and the son coming to his dead father's body and crying. As a kid, I was traumatized, but it taught me something very valuable, that death is a part of life. And not only that, this movie covers all sorts of emotions: sadness, anger towards his uncle for killing his father. There is happiness, if you watch like how the prince hangs out with the meerkat and the warthog. It's hilarious. You laugh, you cry, you get angry. Like, you go through all seven emotions at a go in that span of 1 hour, you know. And then after that, the values that they actually teach throughout this movie. The values is something I think I appreciate the most. The Lion King shows that, you know, as much as you are the prince, as much as you have all the things that you might have, it can be taken away from you in just one day. As much as you love your parents, as much as you love your father and your mother, one day they will leave you, and you must be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And on top of that, it teaches you to be independent. Simba, the main character, always looked up to his father as a role model and always expected to teach him everything he needed to know. He did for a certain amount, but after he died, no one was there to teach him, and he didn't know what to do. He ran away. He didn't know what to do with so much responsibility. But when he came back, he eventually became a great king. In fact, he actually if you watch this sequel to the movie, he actually took over the Pride Lands and made it so much better. He regrew the land. He had a daughter, a princess, and Yeah, as a conclusion to this, I would say Lion King, in my personal opinion, is the greatest film of all time and heavily influenced my childhood and my upbringing. So with that being said, my name is Rahul Sefanai Cameron from Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah, and that is my topic for today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Participant number 6, Rahul Zephania Cameron, on your topic that was entitled All-Time Favorite Movie. Okay, so if all of y'all are thinking what you plan to do during the next 3K weekend, think of a suitable movie that you could actually spend with your family or friends. Okay, now we'll move on to participant number 7, Muhammad Umar. Okay, Muhammad Umar, are you there?
Yes, sir. I am.
All right, okay. So I shall now spin the wheel to identify the topic that will be presented by Muhammad Umar. Okay, Muhammad Umar, you have got topic number 12, which is what are you grateful for? Okay, so this is your particular topic. What are you grateful for? You have 2 minutes to prepare your speech. Timekeeper, please stand by, and your time for preparation starts now. Okay, Muhammad Umar. Now you have 5 minutes to deliver your impromptu speech. Okay, your mic, everything is all okay?
Okay, check 1, 2, 3. Am I audible?
All right, audible. Okay, and your time to present for your respective topic number 12. What are you grateful for? You have 5 minutes and your time starts now.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon, judges. Good afternoon, all participants and all audience. What am I grateful for? So, starting to talk about this topic, I want to mention at least three things that we should grateful for in our life. The first is the most important is our life. That God give us the soul inside our body in our life for us to being not only just being live in this world, but on but also being useful to other person. there's so many people who is in the outside. They don't know or don't understand what is the value of their life, but it was uh, a lot of important thing is our life. So the first thing that we have to grateful is our life. In the hospital, maybe there are a lot of parents who lost their kids. There are a lot of people who lost their family in because of disease, because of maybe in what in other condition, getting a war and etc. They lost their life. So we are still being alive until today, until right now. I just want to invite myself and everyone in this room to be grateful for our life. That is the first thing. The second thing is our relatives. I can say there's a lot of people surround me that support me. My parents, my girlfriend, my friends, and they giving me not only the presence of them, but they also support me. They also giving me impact on everything. For example, if I'm making a big mistake, I can say that is a biggest mistake that I ever did. I can imagine how if people surround me, they did not forgive me, but no, they punish me. They punish me hardly. They know they tell me that I'm so wrong. I'm so fool to make that kind of mistake. But in after that, they still love me. They still forgive me. They still accept me in their life. So I can say that uh, we are have to grateful in our condition with our people, with the people surround us. So we cannot play. Maybe we have problem with them. One day we may be being a little bad mood and everything because of them. But that's a piece of cake and piece of life that we have to grateful. So life is never gonna be so flat. We will not getting any happiness in whole our life, but with the people surround us, they support us, they tell us when we are doing something wrong, and they cheer up when we have something to happy. And that is the second thing, the most important thing to be grateful. And the third is our condition. So I can say I'm not a lucky I am a lucky person. Why? Because I live in this kind of situation, in this time, in this place where I stand. I cannot imagine how if I was something, how if I am anywhere. I can be maybe I'm not so looking good like this. For example, if I am the student of Universitas Muria Kudus, I can be here. I can join in this competition. Imagine if I'm not this student of of this university, I will not getting this opportunity to joining this competition. That is a simple example, but that is a complex. There's a lot of things that we can analogy with this thing. So the third thing to be grateful for is the condition we are living. So let's say we I want to invite once more to anyone, and for especially for myself, let's be grateful for everything that we had in this time, and we have to be positive for facing our future. My name is Muhammad Umar, and I'm from Universitas Muria Kudus. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Muhammad Umar, who presented on what are you grateful for. Indeed, it was a very well presentation. Okay, now we'll move on to participant number 8, Alda Jihan Farziki. Alda Jihan Farziki, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, all right. So Alda Jihan Farziki will spin the wheel to identify which topic you would be presenting on. Okay, you have got topic number 4. Topic number 4 is, does technology live up to its promise? Okay, Alda, you have 2 minutes to prepare your speech. Timekeeper, please stand by. Okay, your time for preparation starts now. Okay, Alda Jihan Farzki, now you have 5 minutes to deliver your impromptu speech on your respective topic, does technology live up to its promise? Okay, timekeeper, your time starts now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We meet again on this event, and for the second round, I will speak about, does technology live up to its promise? Yeah, without technology, change are I would have already died in my mind 5 days. But with modern medical technology, I have a real chance to reach 100. Without technology, I could only work a couple of miles from where I live. Of course, there are no jobs without technology, but with technology, I can easily work 50 miles or more from where I live. Without technology, there's no reason to have engineering. Everyone simply tries to catch or find food with their hands all day. With technology, I have a good job. The list goes on and on. And to be exact, we've never actually ran across any Homo sapiens without some kind of technology. So chances are we wouldn't even exist without some basic technology like stone tools and fire. Technology is a study of how people use scientific knowledge to solve practical problems. With technology can be anything from simple tools or machines to complex computer hardware. The roots of the technology can be traced back to ancient civilization, with innovations such as using water wheels to grind grain or making looms to weave clothes. And so yet Alright, that's all from me. I hope that I can use for a life as I'm Audijian Fariski from Universitas Muria Kudus. Thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Alda Jihan Farzilski, participant number 8, on presenting on your respective topic, Does Technology Live Up to Its Promise? Now, we'll move on to the next participant, participant number 9, Amalina binti Sini Ibramsa. Okay, Amalina, so now we will choose a possible topic for you to present. Okay, Amalina, you got topic number 5, which is entitled 3 Keys to a Happy Life. Okay, so you have 2 minutes to prepare your speech. Timekeeper, please stand by. Your time for preparation, 2 minutes, starts now. Okay, Amalina binti Sini Ibramsa. You have 5 minutes to deliver your impromptu speech. Okay, your topic is entitled 3 Keys to a Happy Life. Okay, your time. Okay, hopefully you've got it all set up. Get ready in 5 minutes. Okay, would you like to check the audio first?
Mic test, 1, 2.
Okay, clear. All right. Your time for your presentation starts now.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to the respectful judges, the event organizers, and the fellow audience. As you all already know, my name is Amalina binti Sini Ibramsa and I am from the Department of Civil Engineering of Polytechnic Sultan Azlan Shah. On this afternoon, I will give my second speech for today, which is the 3 keys to a happy life. First of all, for you all, what defines a happy life? Happiness could be said as something that makes you feel happy and release serotonin boost from your body overall. There are many things, many activities that can make you feel happy. There are many ways to feel happy, and one of them is eating healthy and taking care of your health. By eating healthy, you will feel much better from before. You all do have your favorite food, do you? Whether it is spaghetti, pasta, Western food, or even Malay food, when you watch people eat, or even when you eat those food, you will feel instant relief and feel much more happier. Second, you can also feel happy when you do sports. Some sports including playing football, badminton, or even a hockey. Some people have these activities as their hobby. And these hobbies flourish more when they do this with their family and friends. By doing these simple activities with their family and friends, their worry will lessen and they will feel in a more confident environment. Next up, it can also improve your relationship with your family and friends. By being happy, you will feel love. So what is love? Love might seem like a cliche type of things that you see in romance movies or even television shows. But for me, love isn't just a cliche romance like that. Love is something that you feel when you see your family is happy, when you are joking around with your friends, or even when you do something that makes you happy, like spending your times with them. Your hobby is one of that which makes you feel happy and makes you have a great time doing. Last but not least, you will also feel happier for money. I know during these hard times, money comes and goes. And it's not a stretch to say that money is something that is powerful enough to buy you a house, to buy you a car, or even buy you a big ring. And those things is what matters in life. Money is a powerful thing that benefits people. So by having money, it's not a stretch to say that you can spend those money doing things that you love, buying things that you want, or even go to the cinema spending time with your friends. So yes, money is also one of the most important factors to have and lead a healthy life. So what I want to convey to you all is that by having these emotions, such as happiness in your life, you don't only feel grateful for your life, you can also open your mind, open your eyes and see those people around you. You should not feel gloomy, sad and blue all the time. Think about what to do and how much you need to lead a healthy life. And one of those points is that I want to say is, by living a happy life, you will feel much more up than you are feeling down. It is also a great serotonin boost which can make your body feel much more lighter and also makes your health better. So that's all from me. Happiness is a great thing in life and emotion that everyone does feel. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amalina binti Sini Ibramsa, on sharing on your particular topic, 3 keys to a happy life. Now we shall move on to the final participant, participant number 10, Tuah Iskandar bin Rahimi. So we shall find out which topic Tuah Iskandar will be sharing on. Okay, you will be sharing on topic number 13. Topic number 13 is your favorite relative. Okay, you have 2 minutes to prepare your speech. Timekeeper, please stand by. Your time for preparation for your respective topic, your favorite relative, starts now. Last participant, number 10, Tuah Iskandar bin Rahimi. Okay, would you like to do a sound check?
Okay.
Okay, all right. So now you have 5 minutes to deliver your impromptu speech on topic number 13, your favorite relative. Your time starts now.
Well, hello and Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to all represented judges, friends, lecturers, as well as the participants from both colleges, Polytechnic and Universitas Muria Kudus. Well, today's topic I'm going to talk about who's my favorite relative. Well, I'm just going to be straightforward because because I know my relative very long time since I was born. So my favorite relative is my cousin. Well, I can say his name. His name is Jebat Ryan. Our family call him Jebat. Well, my close friends call him Ryan. So when I was small, we usually hang out each other, including we go to the park, we go to my granddad's house, and go somewhere else interesting, or go school events as well. I've been with my cousin since kindergarten till until this now. Since kindergarten, he was very playful, and there's something I really like about him. He's interested on animals. Like during the kindergarten days, he always go to the back of the kindergarten where there's ditch, where there's got this ditch. That ditch have a lot of fishes and other weird creatures as well, like such as centipedes, crickets, or grasshoppers. So we usually hang out. Over there. So another thing we do since we were kindergarten, we also during holiday times we go to our granddad's house or our hometown. Since we got like 3 hometowns, one is from Tanjung Malim, one is from Bote Kanan, and the other one is from Lambo Kanan. So mostly I say we usually hang out. The most place we hang out is our hometown, Watakanan. That place we always go. We always go the whole area of the kampong or the village, because that village has a lot of creatures as well, since he's interested on animals. And beside of my village, there's a river which is called Sungai Perak, or Perak River. We always go swimming over there. Yeah, we catch fishes, having fun time. We also integrate with our village neighbors, to play with us as well. So yeah, he's pretty adventurous. Like I mentioned about the Perak River. No matter the distance we go to up, to north or south, we always go very far until our parents or our grandparents scolded us, why you go so far? And then we said, oh, because it's fun, because we like to go somewhere new, I say. Okay, the next thing is, I say, he's pretty fun though. Okay, right now till this day, we play video games, such as we play online games. Although we are far apart, right now he's on Mara and Ipoh. So if we got like free time, we contact each other and then, hey, do you have free time? And I say yes. So we usually play games and then enjoy ourselves with a lifetime. Other than playing games, we also go to recent events like pet expos or anime events. We have a very fun time. Plus a few of my relatives also come with us. Mostly are my siblings and my little brother and my little sister to go to the same event to make ourselves satisfied and happy. So that is pretty it from me for now on. So thank you for listening my story of who's my favorite relative. Okay.
Thank you, participant number 10. And thank you to Mr. Joseph. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take a break now. The judges will calculate the marks and the 7 finalists for the final round will be announced shortly after the break. Kindly return to this platform before 2 p.m. as we are going to start at 2:30 p.m. Malaysian time. Thank you.
So, sorry, Mr. Joseph. So, are we going to have the meeting in separate room or?
No. What y'all do is, both of you, the judges, Dr. Vidi and Encik Zuraimi, y'all can meet separately in a different platform altogether. So
Okay.
y'all come up with a suitable list of 7 finalists, depending on what are the aspects that you find each participant, how they are presented. Then later at 2:30, I'll hand over to Encik Zuraimi. That time he will announce who are the 7 finalists.
All right. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'll prepare the link, Mr. Zuraimi.
Okay.
So,
All right. So y'all can discuss separately, no problem. Okay. Thanks, doctor, and thanks, panel of judges. Okay. All right.
Shirley. I have 5 years of experience in the aesthetic field. Do you know that the real secret to having young and resilient skin actually depends on you using the right product together with the right ingredients? With Newtox Advanced Youth Restoring, you can achieve real results effortlessly. The essence is packed with Bird's Nest 15, an aqua boost for softer and smoother skin, while the serum is enriched with Bird's Nest 15, an antioxidant boost to refine pores, all in just 7 days. For the ultimate skin resilience, combine